if somebody just asks him how his day is, he's gonna bang him? Like, is that what he's saying?
The bar is low. The bar is low.
Welcome back to Memory Ash.
Hi.
I'm Mitch.
Is he, though?
Am I Mitch?
What have you done with him?
Welcome? Oh, yeah, I shaved. We were gonna dye my beard.
We were.
And then that's why I was growing out. That's it. And then it got 80 degrees, which is 86 today, which is 23 degrees above normal. And I was like, summer's around the corner.
Yeah, we couldn't do
Not
it.
for now. So if you want to see
though.
me dye my beard into a fire chambray color.
Ombre?
Chambray.
I don't know how you do a fire chambray.
I don't know.
A fire ombre. Like
Fire
an ombre
ombre.
fire.
Then comment below that you'd
first.
love to see me with my entire head looking like it's on fire. Anyway, today we're actually here to watch The Ultimatum South Africa, which we thought would be really exciting, and Netflix apparently thinks is trash because they released every single episode all in one day.
Yeah, so that wasn't what we were expecting. We were expecting the standard, like 3-4 episode at a time release. And for some reason, they just dumped it all on us at once.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that means. And then I went to Reddit to see, like, what people were saying.
You see, like, 12 people.
Yeah, there were, like, maybe 12 people talking
Yeah.
about it. So, unclear if this is going to be a big hit for Netflix.
Yeah.
Unclear if we're going to do every episode of this as a reaction. We might just react to this first one and then do a recap.
Yeah.
It really kind of just depends on what people want to see.
We're going to dip our toe in. We're going to try this out. And then if people love it, we'll do every episode. I'm expecting it to kind of do fine, though. And then we'll probably end up doing like a big recap rather than doing a reacting to every single episode. It's really time consuming. And like if we don't do it fast enough, like every single day, then it kind of loses relevancy. So just let us know what you think as we go through this one.
Yeah. All right, let's watch
do it. Let's do it.
Ultimatum South Africa.
This social experiment, the Ultimatum South Africa, will put 6 couples to the ultimate test.
All right, so Ultimatum is famous for being an absolute dumpster fire.
Yeah.
I think in one of the American versions, this is my hatred of Nick Lachey was diminished when he said, this isn't a healthy thing to do at the beginning of the season. And I was like, you know what? He's being honest.
Yeah.
And I was very impressed.
You know, it's unhealthy on multiple levels because they have all these people in relationships who are giving each other ultimatums, which I personally don't think is the best way to communicate with your partner.
Yeah.
And then they're going on a show and partnering up with another person that they're going to act like they're in a couple with.
And then living with them for a while.
Yeah,
right?
and people inevitably cross boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
And the show seems to have the goal of like making them fall in love with someone that's not their partner. They issued the ultimatum, and then they go back to that partner and then pick between the two. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
I feel bad. I feel ambushed.
I mean, the people sign up for it, though. This is
Yeah.
going to suck.
I know they sign up for it, but I just don't think that should be the only criteria of whether or not a show exists. You know?
I know. Well, MILF Manor exists.
Queer Ultimatum, if you've ever seen that,
Oh, yeah.
is like
That was messy.
one of my favorite reality TV situations ever.
Am I even supposed to be here? What if I'm making the biggest mistake?
I don't think anyone's supposed to be there is the thing.
Yeah. Run.
Yeah, like, don't be on this show.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be here. If you think like God sent me to this or something, I'm not saying that's what he was saying, but like you're never meant to be on Ultimatum.
It's my main country.
They're all playful now. Wait until they hate each other.
My name is Tsepo Hausa Moses.
And I'm Salamina Musese.
Well, this is our South Africa Vanessa and Nick Lachey,
Yeah,
right? Because
for sure.
they do like variants and they are married. Yeah.
Yeah, they've been married for 15
That's
people.
Nick and Vanessa's shtick. It's like, we're married, we're better than you. No. Like they're the only 2 married people in the world.
Well, these people she's explaining, he issued her an ultimatum.
Oh.
So that's why. And it's the same way with Nick and
Oh.
Vanessa Lachey, actually, is that
Yeah?
Vanessa gave Nick an ultimatum.
And it wasn't
Is
about
the
his drinking.
story. No, or his
Okay.
anger issues.
Yeah.
It wasn't about
Which
either
are
of those.
court mandated now.
It was about marrying her.
Hey, Nick.
Are you meant to be together or not?
I don't operate well under ultimatum situations. So for me, I would be very hesitant to give someone to give an ultimatum to someone else. Because it makes me mad. Like, that's no surefire way. No more surefire way.
There you go. There you go.
Of getting me to leave a situation than issuing me an ultimatum.
We were in varsity together.
What's varsity? Is that college?
Maybe.
So it's interesting because it's an English speaking show, but I don't know a lot of like South African terms. We watch a lot more New Zealand and Australian shows.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to like, you know, learn some of those things. Like, what is varsity? I don't know. It seems like college to me, but who knows?
School
high school maybe, yeah.
He's able to invest a lot of money in buying the things that he wants, but he can't save up money to marry me.
Well, okay. I absolutely hear that, but also marriages are expensive as hell.
Oh my goodness.
And it's crazy how much money people spend on weddings. That actually held us back until we decided we don't care.
We just went to a courthouse.
Yeah.
That's what I would suggest, honestly, to anyone that's worried about
people.
the finance of like getting married.
If it matters that much, courthouses exist. Yeah.
But your future spouse could be among these couples.
I know a lot of people feel differently about weddings.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
But if you're literally in a situation where you're like, I want to marry this person, I want to start our life together, and we can't because we don't have the money to fund a wedding.
Yeah.
I love everything about her. I love her mind, her heart, her body.
Well, they've only been together for 1 year.
Oh, wow. You already have an ultimatum
the
going?
ultimatum? So early for an ultimatum.
I don't want to say run, but maybe. And I'm just saying either of them, honestly.
We're not at a place where I feel comfortable enough to take off the market.
Comfortable enough? Why though?
Yeah.
I'm bad with names I hear on a regular basis.
Yeah.
It is gonna be hard for me with names I never hear.
Nkateko and Kanya. What?
I can appreciate that you're picking it up quickly, but
We'll
like
see.
I won't. So
We'll see.
Ultimatum is the best way for you to get the answers that you need.
There's like a familiarity thing too, where we aren't used to South African names.
yeah.
I saw them subtitling some of this. Like, there's a lot of Zulu. Like, he was talking Zulu at certain points, and like, and we just don't have a lot of exposure to stuff like that. So, you know, it's gonna be a little bit harder for that reason, probably.
And then stack that on top of my like
You're bad with names.
absolute terribleness with learning people's names.
Not everybody here is named Ashley. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be easier, but
Imagine. But then they give everybody initials, and that I would be lost. I'd be just as lost.
what is the Ashley of South Africa?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's actually a good question.
Yeah.
Like, what are there just like thousands of?
Right.
From like the born in the late 80s.
Yes.
I would like to know.
Yeah, I would like
if
to
anybody
know,
knows,
too.
I'd love to hear.
Cheers, guys.
So I'm really
It's nice to know that this series is putting people in other countries through the hell that they put the Americans through.
How are you feeling?
I'm not ready.
I was ready.
And then
I would be so stressed
Yeah.
if we had to spend one final night together and then get split up and go live with other people. Oh,
Shit, man.
I'd be so stressed
And this
out.
is one of the messiest reality TV shows. People will practically just completely start a new relationship.
People
in
on
a-
the show have had
in a several
sex
weeks, yeah.
with the new relationship before.
in like days.
Yeah. I think they only live together. Is it like 2 weeks that they
Yeah,
live together? It's
maybe.
really not long. But I guess that's a good sign that you probably shouldn't get married.
It is actually. In a way, it works.
If your partner immediately
Yeah.
just sleeps with someone else.
I can't come where you stay. I don't know where you stay with. I can't meet your family members. And I can't call you. I must only text. So it's a problem.
That seems. But he's also on TV here with her.
That's
So what is
shady.
happening?
I don't know.
That's weird as hell.
That is weird.
That's weird as hell.
for you to put me in a position where I'm not sure about us, in a position where I feel like I'm being hidden.
That is not good.
I'm currently rooting for her. If I had
Yeah.
to pick a team on this relationship.
That's a red flag.
In my culture, we can't just bring a woman home without that woman being our wife. And
Oh.
That's interesting.
But she can't call him?
that's still a short period of time to get to know somebody that well. And you have that feeling to get married to.
I don't know.
But she's still. So he can say it's like, you know, it's not normal for him, all he wants. But she's saying this feels shady and I'm
Yes.
uncomfortable with it. So
Yes.
Do you know one thing that you actually don't do? be like, hey baby, how's your day going? How's work today?
Oh, he's immediately hitting her with the like, you don't do.
Honestly.
I don't like this guy.
If they have to ask me these questions, where do you think that will put me?
If somebody just asks him how his day is, he's gonna bang him? Like, is that what he's saying?
The bar is low. The bar is low.
Yeah.
Kate said it.
Oh my gosh, she's already crying. Oh no. He is lashing out.
Yeah. And he immediately went to anger.
Yeah.
What about you?
Right.
She's like, I can't ask you, I can't talk to you ever, I can't call you, you don't tell me where you are ever. And he's like, you don't ask me how my day is every single time we see each other.
And nobody is perfect. So if that's something he needs, probably he should have communicated that like prior to them coming on this show.
Yeah, right? She feels ambushed, that looks like it.
I feel a lot of things, honestly. It's...
Oh, I feel really bad for her.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't really want to talk about this right now.
How are you feeling?
Mixed feelings about this whole thing.
Who did you like?
What scares you the most?
She's trying to get intel on who he's interested in.
Just a thought.
I'm a one-woman man.
Oh, he's like reassuring her. That's sweet.
He's saying that now.
I know, but at least it's better than the guy that immediately was like, I don't know, you don't ask me how my day is.
Yeah.
I love actually everything about him.
So he's almost 10 years older than her. Not that that necessarily matters, but...
Well, that's strange.
He's 34 and she's 26 or something.
I would not think that they had a big age gap.
Yeah.
Being friendly, he can't call each random girl babe.
These men are sus as What is happening?
Most of them, they stem from her previous relationship.
And then he's like, no, it's her previous
Just
relationships.
stop flirting with everybody. It's okay. You can make baby steps away from it.
Yeah. Maybe stop calling random chicks babe.
Yeah, that seems like a good first step.
Yeah, you know one thing that really I find cloying though is being called honey at like checkouts and stuff.
Really?
Like, here you go, honey. And then it's like, what? Like, why'd you just call me honey?
Oh, it's just a southern thing.
Maybe. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it just a southern thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, maybe they're like transplants and I'm
Darling,
just not used to it.
honey.
But how different is it from that? Calling people babe. Honey is a... What do you call that? That's a term of endearment for a lot of people in their relationships.
I feel like it's also
So
kind
babe.
of a customer service thing.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't think twice about being at a restaurant and someone calling me honey.
Yeah.
Babe feels different.
Okay.
To me. Babe feels more like something reserved for your partner.
So who caught your eye?
Guess.
Okay, it's Kanye.
Why are you putting me on the spot?
Also, it's different. I think service industry stuff is different for me.
Yeah, that's true. There's a sort of an almost like flirtatiousness to service industry.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why some people get confused and they're like, I think that barista's hitting on me. It's the classic. They're not.
Yeah, and you don't realize it's
customer service.
situational. They're just being nice. They're trying
Yeah.
to make you feel comfortable. They're trying to like, you know, endear themselves to you.
Yeah. They're literally
So in a
told
way,
to
it is
do it
kind
as
of-
part of their job.
Right. And it just makes everything more comfortable for everybody.
Yeah.
We didn't hold hands. Oh yeah, you grappled me.
No, I did not.
Already fighting.
I know, right?
Courtney and
7 years.
Aiden. That's a long time.
Yeah, they don't seem very happy.
No.
The ultimatum makes me feel a bit stressed out.
Oh, she's giving the ultimatum. A lot of women
yeah.
giving the ultimatums, actually.
I'm giving Aiden the ultimatum because he is the person that I do want to get married to.
7 years is a while.
Around marriage, that scares me. There's so many people that have been together for decades.
That's us. Decades. Oh, not divorced, though.
I wonder if divorced parents or something.
Yeah.
Like the fear of...
It's weird because, yeah, divorce is more complicated. There's more paperwork, for sure.
Yeah.
But also,
There's
if
bad
you
feelings
live
at that point.
together, you have bank accounts together. There's a lot that's intertwined and really painful about a relationship that long
Without-
ending that doesn't have anything to do with the legality of being married.
Yeah, it's true. I don't think we're getting anything super crazy this episode because it's the intro episode.
Tabi and Genesis.
At least we were able to go out with the bang.
Okay, so they had sex, I guess.
To follow in order for you to be able to get a wife.
It's not like you can't afford that because you are putting pressure on yourself.
He's the one that keeps paying for things for himself?
I think so.
Okay.
So he's basically like, it's expensive. And
Yeah.
there's like customs that are expected
Yeah.
that I have to pay for.
Strong. Maybe I should have, done things different.
Which is hard for me to understand because like we didn't grow up in households where there was a lot of custom around marriage.
Yeah, absolutely.
So for us, we were able to go to a courthouse and like
it was no big deal.
Nobody was mad at us.
We had 2 married siblings by that point.
Right.
And we were just like, and it was just kind of like not a big deal. Yeah.
Yeah, no one cared. No one was mad we didn't have a wedding. No one was mad that we didn't do anything traditionally.
Yeah.
Everyone was fine with it.
Yeah.
Well, everyone that matters. I have one family member that wasn't a fan of the way that we got married.
That's the one we don't talk to.
That's the one I don't speak to, so.
Yeah, not a coincidence.
Their opinion doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, same. Actually, if they think I should do something and I'm not, I know I'm doing the right thing.
Yep.
That's how I gauge not all of it, but it's part of it. We don't agree? Wonderful.
Wonderful. I know I'm in the right space.
Yeah.
We've been in a relationship for 5 to 6 months now.
That's so short.
That's so short.
You gotta, oh man, because we have one
Oh, he is giving her the ultimatum.
Oh, so he's fast. He's like, I want to get married. You're the one.
Yeah.
And she's apprehensive because she's thinking we've only been dating for a few months.
I would be a little apprehensive too.
Yeah.
How long were we together? 10 years before we got married?
We move slow.
I'm a slow burn, so
Yeah.
And now we need to issue you an ultimatum. Either watch these advertisements.
Or pay for premium, I guess. I don't know. Because otherwise, right? That's it.
I think I just want confirmation that regardless of what will happen, I love you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think that's a very realistic expectation to have from someone.
My mind's gonna keep wondering what's happening when I'm not around.
I always feel like this makes me like really feel for this guy, and then I think about every other reality show I've seen recently, and I'm always like, oh, you can't trust anybody, because it was the Married at First Sight. They were all lying. Like sometimes, and I feel like in the past with the ultimatum, sometimes it's the people that had the biggest feelings that ended up doing the most shady. But also not always. So it's like I'm hoping it works out. I'm hoping he's being real here.
I think it's that same thing where if someone's willing to put it all out on the table, all of their dirty laundry, you may not like what you see, and then initially you're like, oh, that's the bad person. But in actuality, they're just the one being honest about the fact that they're a human being and they've got stuff going on.
That's true.
And it's the people that don't do that end up being the shadiest in the end.
Yeah.
I'm feeling excited for the day. Feels good to be a single man. Freedom.
It's always weird watching them like networking with each other, trying to figure out who their like next spouse is gonna be.
I'm just feeling confident in going through this.
Courtney, goth Courtney.
She's coming off a little goth, right?
Yeah.
And just the attitude, the hair.
Yeah. Do you know the weirdest part about this show is that they have a finite number of people and somehow they are able to match them all perfectly together?
Right?
It was just very emotionally draining having to think that he's actually my ex. It wasn't easy.
Oh yeah, because you quote unquote break up.
Which still, to me, if we went on a show like this, we would not be broke. You would not be able to do whatever you wanted with that other person.
Yeah, I absolutely
would
agree.
be mad, and it would be cheating, in my opinion.
Okay.
So Ross and Rachel were not on a break, and that is the end of the conversation.
They do this on here to shield the people from anything that happens. They almost do it on purpose in order to encourage them to be as shady as possible.
Yeah.
And say, well, you weren't
you guys are
technically.
broken up.
We said it. We left it in the.
But
in the
that
cup.
one couple that's been together for 7 years, like they're not broken up.
No.
Let's be clear.
No, they've broken up
No.
longer than this before in their quote unquote 7-year long relationship. Let's be real.
So if you're together for 7 years and you're broken up for 2 weeks, I wouldn't really not expect you to go out and sleep with someone else.
Yeah. Give it a little bit of time.
Give it a minute.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
Good.
Well, these are the speed dates.
Yourself, where you from, and...
So I'm from Limpopo. Dad Tsonga, Mom Venda.
I can speak a bit of Tsonga.
Why are you into Tsonga, man?
There's a lot of different like languages down there. That's another thing is like.
So, anyway, so tell me, what's your take in?
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
And I think that's also very beautiful. She was easy to get along with.
It was really nice speaking to you in Kateko.
It was nice meeting you, man.
Kateko.
I feel like there's a little chemistry there.
There does seem to be.
There's like a good rapport, I think.
Yeah.
In other relationships, and I wasted 3 years of my time.
Same.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
So she's basically like, don't waste my time.
Yeah.
If we're not gonna end up married at the end of this.
Don't
like,
play me.
No.
Yeah. She's looking for. I mean, there a lot of these people are getting to the point in their lives too where they're like, I want to settle down.
Yeah.
A lot of them are hitting around 30.
I'm an entrepreneur.
Oh, nice.
What do you do for a living? I'm an entrepreneur.
So what do you do?
What?
I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay, I was gonna say that's why they're posting it, because what does that mean?
It's like saying you're a consultant. But
I'm an entrepreneur. I make like $4 a week. You're a consultant.
Right.
Yeah.
But what
does that mean? Yeah, what do you do?
You know?
Because you never know what the person is doing. It
Until you
encompasses.
ask, and then they let you know, but you haven't asked.
Oh, she seems cranky. I do not like her.
So all the guys that I met are like 6 and 7s out of 10.
So cranky.
She's not the nicest person here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, in December we 34.
When? In December?
The 5th of December.
Oh, I'm on the
He's got a bit of a baby face.
Yes.
I get it.
Oh,
5
wow.
days apart. That's
Oh,
crazy.
that's crazy.
5 days apart. Birthdays.
She seems like she likes
Yeah.
the person you were just talking to that I don't remember the name of.
You sit down and you feel the same way about them.
If we were to go, where would you take me?
I want Ruth to be paired with someone really
Yeah,
good.
I like Ruth.
I like
her
her
Ruth
too.
so far.
You don't have to love me. I have to love you. If you can just give me respect and honesty, I'm making you.
Because everybody has different requirements in a relationship. You know what I
You
mean?
don't have to love me. Okay.
It's human. I want to be the queen.
I want to be the queen.
It gives me those falling in love vibes.
She likes him a lot.
Ruth, you got a man back there somewhere though.
Yeah, but Ruth is with Isaac, isn't she?
Is Isaac? I don't know.
Ruth, I think, is with
That guy that was a bit of a jerk.
Yeah, made her cry.
Yeah, that's true. So we're actually pro Ruth wrecking somebody else's home because
Yeah,
she needs to
dude.
fix hers.
Well, I'm not actually pro Ruth wrecking someone
Okay,
else's home.
see, this
I'm
is why
not.
it's so complicated. Some of these people you do end up feeling like I kind of wish they would pair off with somebody else, but you don't want them to wreck other
I
people's
just wish
shit.
she would break up with Isaac.
Yeah, maybe. Like we don't know the whole thing, but
Maybe.
it seems like Isaac's a dick and she's not.
There's something wrong.
Right? So what Courtney and I have in common is we're both deep thinkers and we love deep conversations.
I feel like Nkateko could get along with a ton of he's looking at the real positives in a lot of different people,
Yeah,
which is
he is.
cool. I respect that. I also he's a hard read then.
It's a good quality to
It
have,
is
though.
like seeing people's good.
Mhm.
You can miss the bad if you do that too much. But
Yeah.
I feel like this is the second person where he's like, this feels so good.
Yeah.
Personality, if I'm able to have a deep conversation with someone.
What do you dislike?
Goths love having deep conversations, right?
And then dancing like this.
Is that a goth dance? Are you gothic? Does that count? Some goths dance like this.
When you bungee jump until the rope pulls you
No, but
back.
that rope's gonna snap. I've seen way too many horror.
That's true. Bungee jumping
Yep.
is actually quite dangerous.
I don't know if it's love or lust at this point.
Oh, Courtney and Genesis.
Okay.
Wow.
I feel like Courtney was sort of over her relationship a little bit. She did not seem to like her guy very much, right?
Yeah, she's actually being way more like positive
Yeah.
and laughing and flirty with the new people than
Strangers.
she is
Yep.
with her partner. Although maybe that's nerves too.
It could be.
Because I find myself sometimes if I get nervous at
Yeah.
work, I laugh a little bit too much.
So Nkateko comes, he's wearing this red shirt. Red looks good.
I feel like Nkateko is kind of popular right now.
He is popular.
People are vibing with Nkateko.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, she
Makes
likes
me
him
lose
so
concentration. Ooh.
That's sweet. Although.
Wow.
He's also got like a real smooth voice.
Yeah,
and
he
he comes in real
does.
confident, good energy. The way he talks to the camera too.
Nifukile. Yeah, Nifukile.
That's cool, sharing his language
Yeah,
with her.
yeah.
And then her expressing interest. in,
Yeah,
like, when
immediately, like,
teach
can
me
you teach me
stuff.
some?
That's
And-
cool.
I am Mr. Charming. I was born that way.
I am Mr. Charming. I was born that way. All right, he knows it. He knows it. He can put it on.
Finally getting to meet the other guys. I'm just looking forward to that.
She is stiff. You know what
She
I mean?
gives royalty vibes.
Yeah, dude.
You
Like
know?
better than other people kind
Yeah.
of thing. Like
And when the way she has her hair and that one
yeah,
like
she
big
looks
earring,
good.
she looks
she's
great,
styling.
but she's scary.
Yeah, she's like a panther in the forest, just like very calmly like watching its prey, you know?
Rode skated before.
Oh, they're in a roller roller skate.
That's cool.
Told you, roller skating is taking off. We gotta start practicing.
Yeah, we got skates. Y'all got skates out there?
Yeah, we got skates and we look like idiots skating on them. So
we cleaned out the garage a bit so we can roll around though. She wants to get disco balls to put in there.
Yeah.
She wants to get a 8-piece disco ball set.
No, I just want one now.
Okay.
You talked me out of it.
Okay, it was crazy.
And I am still holding on to the rails.
Let's go.
Oh, a lot of them don't know what they're doing though. Most of them don't.
When you watch people on Instagram and they're so smooth and you're like, I roller skated as a kid, I could totally do this.
You can't.
And then you get on as an adult and you're like, oh no, I really cannot.
Oh, my knees. My
Right?
knees.
I'm gonna fall on my
It
face.
is an amazing workout though.
Oh, she fell.
Twice.
Is that laughing?
Twice.
I can see Genesis as being a potential.
They seem like that's like one of her tops right there.
For sure.
hmm I kind of feel like they're gonna get together.
You really have to have someone you have a natural.
Oh, who was that? Or is that just like an
A
extra?
rando, yeah.
That's probably like one of the
They
crew.
work at the roller skating
Yeah. Show them some footwork.
I'm an actor. I'm also a sports model.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Bouldering wall in the back? It's a combo roller skating place and bouldering?
They just do everything.
Oh.
Well, you're in.
I'm in.
America, get on it. Oh, is he like acting?
I love the way they're editing this.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh, that was pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Ruth might be a perfect match for me.
That was cute.
That was so cute.
It's weird because they have these dysfunctional relationships and you don't want them to be to people, especially if their people are good on the other end. But then you see them making these connections with new people and you're like, oh, that's so cute. But you're like, don't them. Don't them though.
I think the thing is, I'm not thinking of any of these people as having a significant other, even though they introduce them all as in couples. In my mind, I'm like, oh, that's so cute. They're just
It's just a dating show. Yeah.
It looked like Nola had his eye on Ruth.
Ruth, she and I, we clicked. The chemistry.
Oh, there's gonna be a fight over Ruth.
Ruth is well, here's the thing. Was it Kanya? She was kind of cold and turned a lot of people off.
She did.
Ruth is like smiley and nice
Very
and just
warm.
like super warm and people are like, Ruth.
Yes.
Team Ruth.
I'm left with Sizakele, which is something I'm not looking forward to.
Oh, he doesn't like Sizakele.
That sucks.
Baby, I don't know.
Can we refrain from calling each other baby?
Wait, is that his original?
I'm dating you because I love you.
Refrain from that, please.
Wow.
Look, I get that you're like quote unquote broken up and stuff, but how long have they been dating? I don't remember like
That's
the time frame.
cruel.
That's
I don't even care how long.
Don't refrain from telling me your feelings.
Wow. Okay, no, I'm not.
I don't know. He's kind of got a attitude here.
He's being really rude. I'm completely understand why her feelings are hurt.
Yeah.
Because you're still with that person, even if you've got an ultimatum happening. It's not like you immediately shut off your feelings for that person. That's weird.
And the goal is to get back with your partner.
Yeah.
The goal isn't to just find a new person.
Right.
That's technically not why you're here.
One gets free around here. The conversation just naturally flows.
Ruth is pretty great.
Yeah.
Ruth is my favorite.
Yeah, I might like just across the board.
Yes.
She seems pretty great.
She seems funny and fun.
Holy crap.
They're every man's dream.
Am I your dream?
How would you feel being Miss Ruth Maseko?
Okay, he's coming on a little
Oh,
strong.
yeah, dude.
Come on.
Nola holds my hand, and I'm like,
Nola, calm down.
Sounds like a decent name. Ruth Maseko?
It is a good name.
Yeah.
I like that name.
he says all the things that I want to hear.
That could be a red flag though. If you're hearing everything you want to hear, it could be somebody's good at delivering what you want to hear.
That was strong. He came on strong.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
That's a lot for you're just going to be living together for 2 weeks.
Also, that would make me question like how he is with his current partner and
Yeah,
what's going on with that.
It was really nice dancing with him. He's a vibe.
The only thing I kept wondering was, would Kanya be okay with me being in the presence of other women?
He's already thinking about how his partner is feeling with his actions and the fact he's having chemistry with someone else in front of his partner, and that's a very conscientious thing to do.
Although I think Kanye would be upset with him just talking to anybody, including her.
Seeing another man dance with her, it's very nerve-wracking.
She's with
Which
Isaac
one's she
right now,
dancing
though.
with?
Isaac. And we don't like Isaac. Honestly, they're my least favorite, so
Honestly,
we can go ahead and
her
be together.
and Isaac, yeah, dude. That's kind of perfect.
Because I don't like either of them right now.
My mind wasn't even thinking of Ruth.
Oh, that's so rude.
Him, dude.
He's so rude.
Isaac sucks.
Oh my god.
To you for a moment.
How do you feel? Your girlfriend is walking away.
I wish them all the best, actually.
Yeah.
How they're connecting with the other person, it always stays at the back of your mind, like, what's happening?
This show is so
dude.
stressful.
I know.
Could you imagine breaking up right now? Us flirting with other people in front of each other, and then like going off and talking one-on-one.
Yeah, dude.
How upset
yeah.
would you be?
Well, I'm pretty upset.
Yeah.
I would just never go on the show.
Looking like I will see.
She's an attractive lady. She has good energy.
Does she have good energy?
Okay.
And affection. I used to think it was money and like what a guy does for me. And then I was like, no, that's not it.
Well,
she did end up thinking, no, it's not money.
This is actually the first time I see Kanya with other men and actually getting along with them. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's so hard.
See, Nkateko thought there's no way that she would get along with other people because she's so dang cranky. And then she found Isaac, who's also cranky, and the two crankies are getting along great.
Yeah, that could be it. Because she might never seem really happy around him, and suddenly she's happy around somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A situation where he felt like there was a connection. He wants me all to himself.
Yeah, you can't really do that on the show.
Not on the Ultimatum.
About you, it got me emotional seeing other men laugh with you.
Yeah, she seems like she doesn't laugh that often with other people.
That's the thing is like you laugh with coworkers, you've laughed with like male friends or coworkers a lot. I'm not threatened by that.
Yeah, I'm a laugher.
But you're a laugher, so it's also like not a big deal. I don't think you're flirting because you're laughing.
No.
And I think it's possible he's being a little overly possessive here, but it's also possible that she's so stiff most of the time that it's coming off as like aberrant.
As time to get back into that place.
No, I don't have any qualms with that, but I'm not waiting another December.
Oh. Chuckles dryly.
Then I just move on and maybe be with someone who wants exactly what I want.
That's kind of a fair comment.
Yeah, I mean...
If they're not on the same page and they don't want the same things, then maybe it doesn't make sense for them to remain in a relationship together.
So I see a lot of tension here around Nkateko and Kanya.
Yes.
Isaac is kind of rude.
Isaac is my least favorite. Isaac is on my list. I don't understand what he's doing, only allowing Ruth to text him. And
That's
then
weird.
the
And
night
Ruth is such a gem,
so
dude.
nice.
Yeah.
So nice.
So far. Like, I gotta say so far, because of we're watching a reality TV show here.
It's weird, because I just really hope that Ruth finds someone else.
Yeah.
It's just like not the feeling that I want to be having watching this.
I feel vindicated in that though, because you saw how Nkateko was handling the dancing and stuff, and he was like, "Oh, I'm just immediately getting a little jealous." As soon as they cut to Isaac, he's like, "I wasn't even thinking about Ruth." I heard that, and I'm like, "F this guy."
So rude.
Honestly, it's so rude.
Do you know, you saying that actually reminds me of something. Nkateko basically he pulled Kanya away, right?
Yeah.
But he was thinking about himself and like his own feings of jealousy, but he was also thinking about her
and not wanting to make her uncomfortable.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and
even though they're doing this whole thing.
That's a pretty,
yeah.
It'd be great if he didn't have any feelings of jealousy, but it does make sense that he does. And then the way he was communicating that, I thought was pretty respectful.
And so far, he also said that he was like kind of a smooth guy and stuff, and you definitely see that, but he didn't cross any lines. So that smooth, like really suave kind of like he's always got the right thing to say, charismatic thing can be really bad to me. But at every step that we're seeing, he's being appropriate with the women he's talking to that aren't Kanya, and he's thinking about Kanya, and he's worried about losing her. He seems like a catch in every way, honestly. For me, like I'm super like in his camp at the moment. So I got nothing bad to say about that. It seems like Kanye's kind of crotchety, but also she doesn't need to stay with him just because he's a good guy. If she wants to be married and he's not marrying her quick enough, she has every right to say, not for me then.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, so it's kind of complicated. Like, I'm not going to hate on her too just because she's a little, we're seeing her on a TV show, a little stiff.
100%.
You've known stiff people that you didn't hate, but they're just like stiff sometimes.
I've actually made really bad impressions sometimes with people because I get nervous and then I'm a little stiff and people think that I'm mean. It's either one or the other. People think that I'm really, really nice, or they think I'm mean, and it just kind of depends on like how I'm showing up in that like particular scenario and how uncomfortable I am.
Yeah.
And if I'm uncomfortable, then like I come off as kind of like cold, I think. So I kind of get it, you know?
Yeah.
And maybe that is like where she's at. Do you know what I find really interesting is that I've memorized 5 names, okay, which I think is actually like a massive success. And it's 2 couples. I know both their names, and then Courtney.
Well, they're focusing a lot more on those couples because they're the interesting ones. At first, I
suppose that's true because they know
Isaac
what they
Cruz,
want.
Kanya and Nkateko, and then Courtney.
And
Tabi's out there, and Nola.
Yeah, Tabi and Nola are out there as well, but I don't remember
Who
like.
are they with?
I don't remember.
Not each other.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe.
I know.
I don't remember.
Anyway,
and
for episode 1, that's a lot of names.
That's a lot of names.
I would like a pat on the back.
Yeah. Please praise me now.
Right.
Please clap.
Please clap.
That was the end of his political career.
Wow.
Anyway, did you enjoy? Well, if you're watching this, you probably just binged everything. All right.
That's what I would be doing if we weren't watching it with y'all. I would just be binging it all. Like, deep into the night, I'd be watching this.
I am curious. Don't ruin anything for us. How close to the mark are we on these people?
Yeah. Are we off?
Like, scale of 0 to 10.
Right.
You know, like are we hitting it at all, or are we just way off?
Yeah.
I would like to know that. Honestly.
I would like to know that too.
I want to know how bad my sniffer is. I think it's bad.
Also, how is the season? Because to me, Netflix releasing all 9 episodes at one time.
It's a slap in the face.
Right. It kind of makes it seem like the season sucks.
Yeah.
But then you told me there's going to be a reunion at the end of May. And the fact that they even have a reunion tells me that they think that the content was good enough. It's weird to me that they didn't at least break it up. Like, they could have broken it up into half now, half the week before the reunion, and then the reunion.
Out. Yeah, I don't get why they dumped it all at once.
Why would you drop all 9 at once?
This is so, like, 2015. Like, just put all your streaming on it.
For real.
Come on, Netflix.
What are you doing? Break it up into buckets, Netflix.
Or individuals. The full thing released. Nobody binges. Well, people binge like that. But come on.
I would definitely. Maybe.
Right.
It's that they think that the only way people will watch it from start to finish is if they release it all. Like, maybe a lot of the good content is like, I don't know. I have nothing.
We're done.
We don't know.
I enjoyed it though. We're gonna watch this regardless.
Yeah.
It's up to y'all whether or not we react to everyone, or if we're just gonna recap it after this.
Yeah.
So if you want to see us react to all these, you gotta like it. You gotta comment. If the video does well,
tell
we'll do
your
more.
friends. Make your dog watch it.
Tell your wife. Tell your husband. Your mom.
Scream it into the
your
void.
Kids. Yeah, your
Not
dog.
Not too young though, like your adult children.
Yeah, okay, yeah, because this is like, yeah, adult children. This is not for children under. This is like 17 plus or something.
Why is that just 18? Why 17?
Well, because rated R 17, right?
Is R 17? NC 17 is 17.
Yeah, R is like the same, isn't it?
Is R 17?
Is R harder to get into than NC 17?
Why is that so arbitrary?
What does NC 17 even stand for? Does that mean like
I don't know.
A few
but
more?
That's
tits?
like that's like it's almost X, but it's not X. You know?
But X is worse than R, I thought.
X
I don't know.
Like full penetration.
We should get going. We should get going on that note.
Yeah, we should leave. Thank you for watching. We will see you next time for we don't know what yet, but you tell us what you want. Either reactions to each episode or just kind of an overarching recap of the season.
Thank you.
Thanks, bye.
Bye.
Then I got it knocked, and I started going,
ridiculous.
All those tearjerkers.
Hey, we're gonna go on a cruise this summer. You should come with us.